folds. It's great to have you with us wherever you are. We are underway from the Joel. This is Joy Williams, picked up by Serby. Demon Deacons going to play more zone defense this year. That's one of the adjustments that Megan Gibby is making.
They're going to play a lot more zone because they're a bigger, longer, more athletic team than what you've seen last couple of seasons. And this young lady, we're going to talk about it a lot. Don't be surprised if she becomes one of the best players in the ACC.
South Conference. Radford, better three-point shooting teams in the Big South last year. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity, but basket still closed. Clears the glass. Oliver, the transfer from Colorado. Carter, the transfer from Cal Poly. Two very improved players for the Deacs this year. Serby on the foul, the bucket. Scorer with just 4 points a game. You didn't really think about her as a scorer. Facilitator, yes. They're going to put the car keys in her hands and trust her to drive this offense.
After the made basket, a little 1-2-2 pressure out of Wake Forest. Again, something a little different from what we've seen the last couple of years.
Good ball movement from Radford. Williams passes up the shot. 10 to shoot, inside out. Radford, a lot of passes, but who's going to take the shot? It's Carlson who ties the game.
Another one of the unsung heroes for this Radford team, Kate Carlson, the transfer from William & Mary, averaged about 11 points a ball game. Very solid, also a preseason all-conference performer.
Corner three, Carter too strong. Rebound a couple times off the floor into the hands of Simonson, the freshman from Fairfax Station, Virginia.
But you notice the pace of play a little more aggressive, if you can say that right in there early out of Wake Forest. Looking for the three, looking for dribble penetration, dribble and kick.
It is not a wintry day. It is very pleasant outside, but both teams cold from the floor through the first couple of minutes inside.
Yeah, this is going to be cold.
I'm enjoying this balmy fall weather. Milan Brown, highly touted freshman. Inside, it's Grace Oliver on the glass, and she can't finish. Another rebound for Simonson.
Second chance opportunities are going to be at a premium. You're going to have to be able to finish those plays.
Corner three, Williams around and out. Rebound ripped down by Carter. Milan Brown from Baltimore, Maryland. Ball finds Oliver. Kennedy Moore misses the three short. Wide open look. Taylor can't connect. Loose ball comes to Radford's Carlson. Highlanders now 1 for 7 from the field, 0 for 4 from deep. It's a nice pass and a strong finish. Simonson gets her first college points.
You've got some veteran players, but they're also very, very excited about young Miss Simonson. Athletic, long, can finish in the paint.
A little over 3.5 minutes in. Deacs are 0 for 5. Serby up and under, doesn't go. Radford playing offense with a purpose against this Wake Forest zone, but that pass stolen away by Kennedy Moore. Good hands, and then stolen right back by Joy Williams. On the floor, it's a jump ball. The arrow will give it to the Deacs.
We talked about the hustle and the passion of Joy Williams. You saw an evidence right there. Loose ball, first one to hit the floor, gets to tie it. The ball goes to Wake Forest. But this is a different style of play, and we'll talk a lot about it, I'm sure, the first couple of ball games for Wake Forest. They're getting a lot more shots. Their shots are quicker. They're not knocking them down right now, but I like what Megan Jebby is trying to do. Use my height, use my speed on the perimeter. My wing players are a little bit more athletic. Let's make some plays.
First sub for Megan Jebbia, the freshman from Sydney, Australia, Opal Bird. Sorby pops for three, too strong. Rebound for the freshman Bird. This is Carter on the reload. And the Deacs cannot buy a bucket. They're 0 for 9. Loose ball. Good hustle from Taylor. Ellie Taylor saves the possession, the transfer from Northern Kentucky, who missed all of last season.
Very solid player. They're really excited to have her back well and very smart and athletic.
Free throw jumper won't go. Carlson comes up empty. Can Wake Forest break through? Only point so far coming from Sorby at the line, and how about Opal Bird? The freshman from down under with the first field goal of the year for the Demon Deacons.
In transition, go inside. Bird takes her time, drop step, and then the power move. Didn't hesitate, goes up, uses the left hand, and the possible three-point play.
Foul on Radford's Angelina Nice. Bird, along with Savannah Metcalf, both freshmen from Australia, but from the opposite sides of the country stand. Savannah's from Perth, Opal's from Sydney. Both with some national team experience at the youth level. Can't convert the free throw.
The thing that you like about both of those young ladies are very athletic, and we talk about that, but one's 6'3" and one is 6'5".
Long rebound, still loose. Sorby fighting for it. This arrow goes to Radford. Well, the two teams from the field are combined 0 for 9 from 3 and 3 for 19 overall. Halfway through the first, we're tied at 4. The Big South tournament last March in Johnson City. They've won one tournament title during Mike's tenure. He feels this team is kind of similar to the team that won it all from a size standpoint. One of those pieces is the sophomore Anna Stromberg, who just got called for an offensive foul, grappling for position inside.
Versus the zone, battling for position. So you use that left hand, just left arm, just a little bit. Kind of got Sorby, says, get out of the way.
Madison Jordan into the game for Wake Forest for the first time. Bird goes down on the screen, pops back up and catches the pass. And then the Deacons turn it over.
One thing Wake did a nice job of in the first 4 minutes, 5 minutes, was not turning the ball over. Only one turnover, but only one assist. Playing without turning the ball over, getting back on defense if you're going to try to be an up-tempo team, and definitely rebounding are things I'm emphasizing tonight.
Aside from simply making shots and scoring points, Megan Jebbia is focused on defensive rebounding percentage and turnover percentage.
Has to be. Wake Forest basketball team last year only had 9 games where they had more assists than turnovers. That's got to improve.
Here comes Milan Brown. Missed her first shot. Does have a couple of rebounds already. Opal Bird fakes the three, takes it to the rack, gets her own rebound, and kicks it out to Oliver. Another try. Deacons 0 for 6 from deep. Megan Jebbia says they've been a good shooting team through the preseason, except at the open practice they had on Saturday.
Yeah.
In her words, she said we were horrific shooting the basketball. Madison Jordan, when she can get hot, look out.
I think she's going to have a breakout season.
Step back three for Oliver, still can't connect.
I'd like to see Wake Forest, if you're going to take those threes, maybe get something on the move. Too many shots right now, stationary. They're good looks. They're going to fall in some nights. But right now, just kind of move, get a sweat going, and you can get a rhythm on the shot.
Air ball from the three for Angelina Nice. Two teams are both 0 for 7 from deep.
Good spacing. I like what they're doing offensively. Radford's doing a nice job of matching them. There you go, inside, get your basket.
Opal Bird will find her way back to the free throw line for Wake Forest.
Levin, you talked about it in the open. I mean, the newness. You've got 3 returning players that average combined about 8 points a ball game, and you've got 8 new players that come and have different talents. So being able to put all those talents together and get them kind of in flow, it's going to take a while. And so once they see the ball fall in the basket, things get a little easier, a little easier, a little easier.
Oh, with Bird at the line, shooting 2. Emily Johns has made her long-awaited debut. You see her in the background there, number 44, All-Patriot League performer 2 years ago at American University. Big-time scorer, averaged 12.5 points per game, played close to 29 minutes per game, missed all of last year. She's the #1 veteran on this team, grad student. The most college basketball experience is Johns. And Radford steps out of bounds, turns it over.
Yeah, she started in her American career 60 of like 102 basketball games and scored over, 1,000 points and some change. So she's a veteran player and learned, and she gives them not only some leadership, but that low post dominant presence that can step out and make a basket or either a screen, this time as a passer.
First touch for Johns, Milan Brown. Did you forget to open up that basket down at that end of the floor?
Well, I feel kind of bad because I was at that practice the other day when they had a bad shoot around, so maybe it's me.
The day after Halloween, you spooked them.
Yeah, I scared them to death. But they're going to fall because here's the thing about it. They're struggling shooting, yes they are, but they're getting some nice looks. So just keep shooting, control your glass, things are going to work out. Push come to shove, you can always get a layup.
Radford throws it into the backcourt. Got plenty of time as we tick under 2 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Williams, a pivot, and a push, and a score.
She's a solid player, Evan, can score a lot of ways. I know you had a chance to talk to her a couple of weeks ago up in Johnson City, and she is the leader of this basketball team.
Jordan, too strong. Brown rejected on the stick-back attempt, and a reach-in foul. Going against Lindsey Williams.
A crossover inside by Williams, averaged about 12 points a ball game, a preseason all-conference performer, and you saw why. Just took her time, found her spot in the lane, and a little 10-foot jumper goes in.
15 foul on Radford sends Milan Brown to the line for 2. Whoa. She scored over 2,000 points in high school, Stan. She had her number retired basically the day she was done, which says you're a pretty special player. And yet nerves are a powerful thing in your first ever college basketball game.
Plays with a lot of emotion and passion, as you said. But the interesting thing about it, she says she's listening to slow music to kind of calm her down and get her in a rhythm. And again, it's going to fall. Don't worry about it. You've been a big scorer. She knows how. You saw her a moment ago mix it up and get the offensive rebound. She's going to be fun to watch.
Wake is 1 for 15, but they're only down by 1. As Radford's 3 for 15.
Wake in a little bit of a man right now.
Turnaround banker goes for Adeline Traylor Walker.
Another one of the players that started some games, was on the Big South freshman team a couple of years ago.
That was a sweet stroke, and it just would not go. Something about that rim down there. Radford at the other end. Dandridge comes up short.
This is a veteran basketball team, relatively speaking, in Wake Forest. So they're not as nervous, maybe, as you would think the Deacs would be early. Bad pass there.
Yeah, easily stolen. The foul's going on Johns.
And this is the time, if you're Wake Forest, you've got young players out there. And again, they've just got to get a rhythm. Just play. Can't get too excited right now. If you make a basket, can't get disappointed if you're missing. It'd be different if they weren't getting nice looks. They're getting some. They're going to fall back in the zone. They're a little one-guard front. And Sorbet will trap out of this sometime. The important thing is not to let him reverse it. Dandridge is in for Radford. She's a very good athlete, can go to the basket.
So can Traylor Walker. She's rejected by Oliver. 11 to shoot for Radford, inbounding from under the bucket. What a strange first 9.5 minutes to the season. Strong drive, no dice. Rebound ripped away by the Deacs. Shot clock is off. Here's Sorby. Oliver takes it. Rebound tipped by Carter. It's going to be Radford ball, I think. No, it's going to stay with Wake Forest with 15.8 to go. Milan Brown coming back in, replacing Raven Preston, who just got a brief minute on the floor. The Elon transfer was a big-time scorer last year for the Phoenix.
Solid. Can defend. Good passer. Very smart.
Brown, no. Rebound, Radford. Taylor leads the charge with 4. Ellie Taylor.
Got time.
Tough shot, won't go. And that's the end of the first. Wake Forest.
You know, but it's happening. This is interesting. Wake Forest shot on the average last year 29% from the 3 line, which was 17th best in the ACC. Conversely, Radford shot 34%, which was best in the Big South. So both teams, you know, having some struggles shooting. Wake Forest a little more so, but there's your second chance opportunity.
On the offensive glass, Mary Carter gets her first bucket as a Demon Deacon.
And if you're going to miss those jump shots, if you'll crash the glass, some good things can still happen out of a possession. Mary Carter showed that. Congratulations, you're in the scoring column.
She averaged 13 a game last year for the Mustangs of Cal Poly. Pull-up jumper, Williams missed everything. Stan, what do you think of Wake Forest's overall shot selection in the first quarter?
Like I said, I'm not really that upset with the shots. They're not bad shots. Several have gone in and out. You know, they're rushing. You know, and you've got to find your spots. It'll get better.
Pull-up, Williams, no. Offensive rebound creates a second chance opportunity. Traylor Walker kicks it. Carlson, nice cross-court pass. Shot clock at 7.
Veteran players on the floor for Radford. They're recognizing the zone, skipping from one side to the other.
Another offensive rebound. It's going to stay the same way. The teams are both 0 for 11 from beyond the arc.
This ball hit the rim. I think it did, but yeah, the back side, the flat side.
Good pressure from Brown on the perimeter defensively. Little teardrop wouldn't go. And finally, Wake Forest clears the glass. The freshman from Rollsville, Caitlyn Jones. Legal dribble, says Whitney Armstrong, one of our 3 officials tonight. This is Carter. She knocks down the first 3 of the year.
Caught that in rhythm. Nice job. Jones pushes it ahead, and you find a shooter, and you're ready to shoot, and it goes in. It's a good look.
36% shooter over the course of her 2 seasons at Cal Poly, in which she made 95 threes. Oh, great defense inside. Oliver the steal.
Got numbers.
Jones kicks it. Jordan in rhythm sticks it.
Very good, very good. The Energizer Bunny for this basketball team, remember this name, is Caitlyn Jones, because she can push it. She likes it, the faster the better. Good recognition by Madison. Madison knocks down the 3, playing with confidence.
Here comes Milan Brown after the Carlson miss. Going downhill, Brown all the way to the bucket.
And 1.
First college basketball points for the freshman Milan Brown.
Block on one end, gets the block there, push it down the floor, get it. You got numbers, spot up shooter. That's Madison Jones. Ready, bam, knocks it down. And then again, we told you she doesn't mind mixing it up. Milan Brown, Baltimore's finest, goes in there, gets her first basket of her career. And she's going to get a lot more.
6 rebounds already for Milan Brown. There have been
you.
a lot of missed shots, but
and there's going to be a lot more too. But I told you she loves to go to the board. She averaged about 4 rebounds, 4.5 rebounds a season in high school, and she's the smallest player on the floor. I know those numbers don't translate, but you've got the attitude. You know what you're doing. She's Baltimore tough.
Brown to the bench, replaced by Raven Preston. Preston made her college basketball debut here at the Joel Coliseum a few years ago, and Megan Jebby's Wake Forest coaching debut. Reach and foul on Oliver. 2 free throws coming.
I'm gonna I think you will too, Raven Preston. And you talked about
talking me or the viewer?
I'm talking to you and the viewers. I haven't talking to anybody to listen, to be honest with you. but I think you're going to enjoy watching Preston because she can score. She's solid. She's almost 6 feet tall. Goes about 5'11 and a half. And the thing about it is that she's not afraid to play the hardest or the best offensive player. She'll guard you. She'll run the floor and get a rebound, and I think some good things are going to happen for her this year. She was an all-conference performer in the CAA and also a scholar athlete, so, doing it on both sides. Local young lady from Greensboro.
Yes, indeed. 1 for 2 for Taylor. And just to be clear, when Stan Luter speaks, I listen.
That'd be the first time. This is a new thing for you, right?
Grace Galbavy
miss me.
is into the game. Another freshman for Wake Forest, and that's a violation against Jones. Been an 11-0 run snapped by that free throw for Taylor.
A little more pressure on the wing right now by Wake Forest. Got to protect the backside.
Joy Williams has had a bunch of good looks, and after missing her first 4 from downtown, she finally knocks one in.
This first time you've heard me say it this year. Inside, outside, side to side. Find a shot, you get one.
Jones gets the whistle.
Watch this ball move from one side, move to defense, and she's spotting up right there. Strode inside, got there. No one gets up to contest it. That's easy pickings for Joy Williams. Made 65 of them last year.
39% clip.
See, that's what I like you. That's why I got you. See, I can throw out the hard numbers, and you're going to give me that percentage right quick. I love that. I missed that.
Good to be back.
Awesome. I missed it. How far is this shot?
15 feet.
85 yards on a cut. Okay, fine. Thank you very much.
I thought you meant the free throw.
No, 15 feet.
2 for 2 at the line for Caitlyn Jones. She gets her first Demon Deacon points.
Back in the zone, but you have a big that comes out that time, and Mary.
It's a nice pass, good position, and strong finish for Simonson.
And they're cracking the code a little bit now with the zone, moving that ball from side to side. It goes inside, and a nice little bounce pass gets a basket. Got to continue to be active on the basketball defensively.
4 minutes gone in the second quarter. Tough catch by Preston, and she'll get to the line. Foul's going on Cherish Haywood, the freshman from Yukon, Oklahoma. Mike McGuire did a nice job recruiting players from all over the place. He's got a bunch of Virginians on the team, but he also has players from 7 other states and a player from Tanzania on his roster for 25-26.
Anna Chacha. May see her tonight, freshman.
You ever been to Tanzania?
No, haven't been there. Haven't been.
You want to go on a safari with me sometime?
No, but I had a cousin that went to Zambia this summer and offered me to go, but
That's cool.
Yeah.
Traylor Walker kicks it for Taylor. Little inside out. Zip to the corner. And a good look at a 3 won't go for Traylor Walker, but another offensive rebound, and this was Jebby's concern.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Simonson now with 7, leading all scorers. And Radford's back within 1.
That was a really nice looking jump shot. Finished high, followed through. Again, they really like her. She was another one of those big-time scorers in high school, scored over 1,000 points. It's got size. It can go inside as well as outside. So, again, if you're Radford, just be patient and move the zone. But the things you got to do, too, and this is early in the year, I know, but it's something to think about as we go on. You can't get tired of moving your feet in the zone if you're Wake Forest. When you're stationary, they're going to give up those shots.
Trying to catch and score. Preston missed the catch. I think Njebia was serious when she said she was going to play everybody. 11 different Demon Deacons have seen the floor so far for Wake Forest, and quite frankly, Mike McGuire's used his bench too.
Well, the style of play that both teams would like to have, you're going to need 10 or 11 players.
Caitlyn Jones with her first field goal.
She's got a great understanding of the game. She likes instead to push the ball, push the pace, got right in the middle of the lane, elevates and scores.
You ever watch her play in high school? You cross-pass with her?
No, I didn't. To the summer circuit.
Won a state title here at the Joel.
Exactly. Roseville. Used to be back in the day, Wake Forest Roseville, you know? Just a lot of success there.
Haywood missed everything, and we'll get ourselves a timeout. Freshman from Roseville, Caitlyn Jones, finding her comfort zone. Deacs by 3.
Go in the basket. If you can get it to go in a couple of times, it's going to follow.
6 different Demon Deacons have scored.
Nice little set after the timeout. Run a little curl for Brown.
Everything but the bucket. Joy Williams so far 2 for 9. She has not been bashful about looking for her shot. Into the short corner. And then back reversal outside to Williams. Slicing to the back bucket, met by the extra defender, Bird. Clock winding down. Good defense. Blocked by Moore, and Wake Forest clears.
The athleticism of Moore, played a few games last year, but was an outstanding high jumper back in high school in Montana. And you saw that athletic ability on that play.
They're going to get her for the offensive foul.
It's okay.
That's her second.
You know, I was watching some of the Duke-Baylor game today before it came over.
I wanted to watch too, but I got YouTube TV.
Well, hey, thank goodness I got the cable. At least I did when I left. But Baylor, there was a point in the game where they were sitting, I thought, really, really hard legal screens. And it just got pounding. And that's when they started getting on their run to eventually knock Duke down. I don't know if that's going to be one of the things they'll talk about, but I thought they did a really good job of screening off the basketball, and you saw an example there of maybe not being set, not being tight, taking the contact and getting the foul call.
And one of these years, they're going to send you and I to Paris for the season opener.
Oh, man, no question. All that time I spent in French class.
Wake Forest with a 3-point lead, under 3 minutes to go in this first half. It's been a competitive half. Brown, aggressive take, met by good defense. Simonson standing tall. Williams kicks it, and that's Cherish Haywood, the freshman from Oklahoma, with her first 3.
Comes from a very athletic family. He's got a sister that coaches and played at Quinnipiac up in Connecticut.
Quinnipiac?
Thank you. I couldn't get it out. First game of the season.
It's okay. That's my territory up there.
I know it is. That's why I did that. I wanted to give you a chance to talk about that and playing Northeast.
The Bobcats.
The Bobcats, right there.
Sorby feeds the post. Bird,
nice move.
Using her size, doesn't get the bucket. Brown battling on the glass, fights for 2.
I'm telling you, gets down, doesn't matter about getting dirty. He's going to find a way to score.
It's a Stan Luter type of player down there.
Oh, no question. I love it. 2 hands, power it up, get the contact, and get the score.
Beautiful ball movement. Haywood passes up the look. Williams won't. She'll knock it down.
I saw it before she left. We stepped into the shot, eyes on the rim. She's a big-time player. Remember the name, Joy Williams.
8 points already to go with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Radford by 1. 90 seconds to play in the opening half of the season.
If you're Wake, keep moving the ball, look for good shots, and then if you don't get a good one, look for a better one.
Reach and foul on Ellie Taylor, bumping Bird inside.
The Radford foul is charged to number 33, Ellie Taylor, first personal, team's fifth.
Just to be clear, Bird was fouled by number 33, but Bird wears number 9.
Where's number 9?
Trailer Walker.
Say, Bird, I got to hear that story. I got to tell you that story. Maybe you've heard about Nolan Richardson a long time ago when he heard about Larry Bird and didn't know him and said, basketball Bird, basketball Bird. It's lost. I have to tell you about it later. It's funny when you hear Nolan Richardson tell it. He told it at the Hall of Fame induction years ago, but it's going to be fun talking about basketball Bird this year. Can you tell it's the first game of the season and we're just excited about it? Oh, yeah, my goodness. Basketball's here. I've had a good time in October with baseball and football, soccer too, but here we go.
That pass is into the first row.
Yeah.
Were you awake for the final out of the World Series on Saturday night, Sunday morning?
Flipping channels, watching some football, and missed it. I was a little disappointed, a little disgusted just because. But I did see the 18-inning game. I was there for that.
23 all here at the Joel.
Try to get in the paint, and then you can kick it out. Good pressure by Radford defensively, taking away the good looks.
Jones stumbled but kept her dribble. A lot of contact from Radford throughout the possession, and they're going to call it on Trailer Walker.
The Highlanders fouls charged to 21, Adelaide, Trailer Walker.
As this game continues, you're going to see a little more physicality. Washington get in position there. There's a reach right there. It goes out of the screen.
Bird at the line, your Deacs. 2 shots.
We go into basketball 101 right now. The one thing that I would suggest Wake does a better job of, and they will, get into basketball ready to shoot, shot fakes and ball fakes. There was distance there. She could have done some stuff with it, make that an easier pass. We got to make free throws, of course. Stay here.
Mike McGuire does not like the call,
Yeah.
but it's going on Carlson. That's her second.
The Radford foul charged to number 8.
Carlson's been a little quiet tonight, but the 1-2 tandem of Carlson and Williams really makes, I think, this Radford team a very, very difficult out as they go out throughout this season. Both averaging double figures, both solid players that can make plays.
Preston made her collegiate debut at Wake Forest November 7, 2022. She had 9.6 rebounds in 21 minutes.
Remember,
Wake Forest won by 20, 76-56, in Megan Jebbia's first game at the helm of the Demon Deacons.
you know, our anniversary's coming up.
Our anniversary?
Our anniversary, you and I, us.
Is my wife aware of this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
It's like
I look forward to our date.
Yeah, the 9th, November 9th, 2012.
Is that when we first
2012,
did
first
a
ball
game
game.
at ECU?
Yeah. No. We were at
VMI?
VMI Gardner Webb football.
Tough take, Anaya Jenkins.
The transfer from Towson. When you talk to Coach McGuire, he loves her physicality, her ability to score. Gets contact, gets a defender on the back, up, under, plays through it, gets it, and the possibility for three-point play.
Well, that type of athleticism and strength is going to be a problem in the Big South.
No question about it.
Unable to complete the three-point play, we are tied at 25.
67% of it doing their time up at Towson. So
5 ties, 6 lean changes so far.
nice.
Much better offense from both sides here in the second quarter. It's going to be Radford ball with 13 seconds left.
Madison Jordan back onto the floor.
Good recognition, ready to be strong in the post. Last 2 possessions have gone inside. One was able to finish, one didn't.
Trailer Walker gives it up. Ellie Taylor didn't play last year. To the corner, no good for Jenkins on the offensive glass. Radford scores at the buzzer. Native of Frederick, Maryland, of course, and played her college hoops at Towson.
And we always talk about those first 4 or 5 minutes of a half. And you look at this from last year, Radford averaged about 18 points in the third quarter. Wake Forest gave up about 16 and a half.
Heck of a move by Ellie Taylor to start this third quarter.
Back-to-back baskets by Taylor. And now you'll find out a lot about the veteran leadership of this Radford basketball team. Wake Forest will settle in also. There you go. Take advantage of your size.
Radford momentarily had its largest lead of the game, but Grace Oliver counters. And that's her first basket. Sophomore from Massachusetts.
Comes in highly talked about, transferred from Colorado, like you said, from Mass. And she's got a solid basketball game.
How about Radford? Kate Carlson on the offensive glass with a tough two.
Yeah, Kate Carlson, I told you that tandem of Carlson and Williams. And then don't forget Ellie Taylor, who set out last year, stepping in and making some plays. And now you're seeing both teams kind of play to their strengths, I think. Inside, outside for Wake, transition defense on the other side for Radford.
Carter in rhythm, can't connect. If that had gone Megan Jebby, you might have taken the quick timeout. See if Milan Brown can help orchestrate things here for Wake Forest.
That's Milan Brown's 6th rebound of the night.
I think you're taking two away from her as Sorby knocks down the three.
My bad.
It's the 8th rebound for Brown and the first 3 for Sorby. And just like that, it's a 1-point game.
How quickly the numbers change. Oh, gosh.
Taylor, met by Oliver, stood her ground. But on the second effort, it's Simonson.
She's having a nice first basketball game as well.
Simonson, tough player, had multiple 20-plus rebound games in high school.
See, when you've done that, or in the case of Milan Brown, scored over 2,000 points, or Madison Jordan was a 2,000-point All-State performer, it may not happen right now, but you never forget how to score the basketball. You just got to see the ball go in the basket. And I expect both of those players. There you go. Couldn't get it out soon enough.
Beautiful set play for Megan Jebby, and the Deacs are back within one. Stan, do you remember, I mean, this is taking you back a long way, but the difference for you from high school to college
Speed,
and how you made the adjustment?
You just had to keep playing. And you got to remember, hey, you're pretty good. But, you know, you're going to get humbled. But what I like about all of them is they continue to play. And again, Megan Jebby, I've said it every year she's been here.
Quick shot, Mary Carter, Deacons lead.
So those shots are coming, you got to beat them in transition. But Megan does a great job in out of bounds, underneath scoring plays. Side out of bounds, she does a great job. But those blobs, she does, oh man, you saw it then go with Brown.
8 points for Carter, she's now leading the Deacs. At the other end, Radford unable to respond. Taylor missed the straightaway three.
Every time the ball goes into the paint area in the middle of the floor, Radford's been able to get a shot off the reverse.
Battle for position inside. Oliver grappling for it. It'll stay with Wake Forest on the tie-up.
Watch this inbounds. There's a ghost screen. Caught the defender kind of flat-footed, standing up straight. Boom, goes right back in. In transition, find the open shooter. Got to come out and contest. Too late. Bam.
It wasn't a bad contest. It was just a better shot.
Too late, though.
Sorby throws it outside. Now back in. It's Moore, and she's fouled by Simonson. It's the second on the freshman, Georgia Simonson.
I love how Wake Forest, using their bigs, giving them space, and then making the entry pass. And that was a nice job by Kennedy Moore. She got low. She got low, and she got the ball, and she was able to be in the scoring position to get the foul.
Trying to feed back door, Moore fortunate to get it back, and then goes right to the basket and comes up short. Brown hit the ball off the face of Williams, and it's Wake Forest possession. Last touch by Williams' jaw. Check this out. The hustle, and this is a clean play, all ball, a little unfortunate contact, but Williams is all right. I don't see that too often. Someone smack a ball off someone's face.
Start charting how many times Brown hits the floor.
Carter wide left this time. Radford ball.
Notice how both teams have settled in a little bit now, and
no doubt
their movement is even better. Not stiff leg. Wake's got to be active on the zone, though.
Do you feel settled in too? A couple quarters into your broadcasting?
Oh, no question about it. I was ready to go when we tipped. I saw you.
You absolutely were.
Everett was here. I mean, come on. We've known this since November 3rd. We've been knowing this since the middle of September when the first day was. You're not ready. That's on you.
Offensive foul. It's on Carter.
And we're going to make some mistakes. We're going to forget what team is playing. We're not going to have the right uniform. We're going to miss some things, but we're here. We're making the effort. Basketball's back. And it could be a very nice year for the Deacs men and women.
The Highlander women as well. They're certainly a very competitive team in the Big South.
And the Radford men.
They got a new coach. Zach Chu takes the helm of the Radford men, coming from NBA background. Jenkins splashes in the elbow J.
And notice what you're seeing out of this veteran team. They're moving that zone, and Wake Forest a little too slow coming out. You've got to come out and contest. You got to stop the middle. That was a nice look in the jump shot.
Tied for the 8th time tonight. Carter, corner three, short, rebound, Radford. Lindsey Williams, 6'4" freshman from Lucasville, Ohio. Got a lot of size. Jenkins has it poked away, recovers though. This is Trailer Walker, and how does that go in? Dennings off the bracket, and then it falls through.
And again,
still counts the same.
You have to be on the basketball. Wake Forest doubled up, but you've got to rotate up. She had a wide open jumper that was kind of ugly at first.
I never got that bounce. Here's more. Rebound for Trailer Walker with a skip to her step after getting the bounce.
If I'm Wake, if they give up a basket there, you may want to take a timeout. Okay, good defensive play. There we go.
Sorby the steal. Ahead to Brown. To the basket. It's a blocking foul against Radford's Anaya Jenkins. Take a deep breath, everybody. 5.5 minutes gone, third quarter. 2 free throws for the Deacs when we return. Yeah, during his time at the helm of the Highlanders.
As Virginia later on, next couple of weeks also up at Seville, but it's a class act. He's one of those guys that just gets the best out of his team and talked about, and I know it's early in the year, but he said, I really like this team. He worked so hard this summer. 1-2-2, three-quarter court pressure after they made free throws for the Deacs. Ball never got off her hand. It's okay.
Hand stayed above the ball.
There you go.
Trailer Walker back outside. Jenkins feeds the post. A lot of traffic down there, and they call a foul on Moore, who had a lot of ball. And they're going to call it on Kennedy.
Wake tried to double up that time when the ball got in the post. I'd like to see them do a better job of keeping it out of the black. And again, if you're Radford, you just continue to do that. That time they split the post area, basically went inside out. And they're going to get some looks. Wake has got to find a way to stop it. If not, Radford will take advantage of it. Good pressure there.
It's the third foul on Moore. She goes to the bench. This time Oliver has the rebound. Brown again has one speed and gets the bounce. Nodding her head confidently as she heads back down the other way.
Not afraid of the contact, goes right into the big, attacks, gets a friendly roll.
2 rebounds away from her first double-double in her first game as Jenkins answers at the other end.
Again, just attacking the zone. Where's the soft spot? High or mid-post and taking advantage of it. Nice job by Radford.
Jenkins, the Towson transfer. Bird fakes it. Takes it. Makes it.
Basket by Bird.
We're tied for the 10th time. 40 up. 3 minutes to go in the third. Straight away, Trailer Walker, too strong, rebound Oliver.
Wake very lucky. 3 players ran at the basketball, left her wide open.
Bird sets the screen. Sorby looking to pass. Oh, what a pass. Brown to Oliver.
Couldn't have said it better. Boy, you're in mid-season form, too. Great recognition, goes into the post, and is able to finish.
3rd assist for Milan Brown to go along with 10 points and 8 boards. Wake Forest back up by 2 late in the 3rd.
Goes in, attacks the big, friendly roll, gets to basket. Good ball movement there, up, under, take your time. Inside, Bird with the lefty, gets to score. And one more time. Gets a little screen, goes inside there, another nice pass. Wake Forest been able to score inside as well as outside. 17 points in the quarter, led by the freshman, Milan Brown.
And doing a little move out of the timeout. Here comes a trap. Radford escapes. Highlanders have been trading punches with the Deacs.
Brought the zone up a little higher this time, try to eliminate that ball going in the middle so easy.
Jenkins missed it short. Another rebound for Brown. She's 1 board away from what will be the first of many, many double-doubles wearing the old gold and black for the Demon Deacons. Fouls on Radford.
Radford foul, charged to 24.
It's on Stromberg.
Nice job of open. Bird just getting the inside low and trying to get her inside position. Got a wide base here. Just bump, bump, bump. Gets the foul call. I like it when post people give you a target and want the ball in low.
Radford did a much better job defending that baseline out of bounds there. Left wing 3 won't fall for Bird. Here comes Dandridge. Taylor kicks it out. Jenkins steps back. 8 points for Anaya Jenkins off the Radford bench, and we are tied for the 11th time.
Again, attacking the ball one side to the other, but finding a way to get it in the middle around free throw line, extended in that area, into black, and able to score. Wake's got to do a better job of communicating.
Step back, Milan Brown short. Radford's got a lot of players that can dribble the ball, attack the paint. Good rebound there by Oliver. She's now got 7 boards. Her Deacon debut. It's a reach and foul on Jenkins. It's the 4th team foul on Radford in the quarter, so no free throws yet.
Well, if you play hard, if you're a big, a 3-4-5 position, and in the case of Brown, 1 or 2, you should love the offensive set. It's faster pace. They're going to take more shots, which gives you an opportunity to get more offensive rebounds and putbacks. You just got to go after the ball. There's going to be opportunities there. I expect to see a lot of possible double-doubles for players.
Like that offensive set, everything but the bucket for Oliver, but good hustle by Preston. Sets up Sorby. Preston again, our second O board of the possession.
Talked about her being a scrappy player, Raven Preston.
Jordan, unable to convert. Here comes Radford in a tie game. Dandridge gives it up. Trailer Walker, little dipsy do, puts the Highlanders on top.
My goodness, did you see that move? And again, she's a sophomore, but a veteran. She started the last 14 ball games for Radford, had a solid year, 7 points a ball game, and you see why.
Huge shot for Grace Oliver. Wake leads, 2 seconds left. Radford's not going to get a look. Sorby steals the inbounds pass anyway. And Wake Forest. She's already a published author. Her coach says she's someone who belongs in the spotlight, and you can see why tonight.
She better tell Wes more of that. Let him know, trying to go after his job. But she has been fantastic tonight in so many ways, not just scoring the basketball, but her energy, her enthusiasm, and the ability to make plays.
There's a Wes Moore who will be even more concerned about her presently. And
I know.
He resides in Raleigh.
He's the governor of Raleigh, the mayor of Raleigh. Big game with Tennessee tomorrow.
Yeah. A lot of fun early season basketball games all week long. Great defense inside. Taylor swats the shot away from Preston.
Such a versatile player in Taylor.
Taylor picked up by Preston, kicks it to the short corner. Simonson in and out. Carter rips it down. 8 points, 5 boards for Mary Carter in her Wake debut. Jones, tough bucket, count it, and one.
Another dynamic player is this young lady from Rolesville, North Carolina, right outside of Raleigh. Caitlyn Jones, watch it. Between your legs, crossover, goes inside. Knows there's going to be some contacts with Luke. I'm not even worried about it. Go inside. Go with your bad self. Gets it off the glass, counts the basket. That's a great way to start your career at Wake Forest.
Embracing the contact. She has been the bright spot at the free throw line for Wake as well. She's 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you mentioned it. Won their state championship in Roseville here, but was a 3-time All-State performer. I mean, again, could score the basketball, could defend, but they, again, just like Milan Brown, energy.
Big shot, Angelina Nice. She only
Nice.
made 3 threes all last season in 20 tries.
Well, they reversed the ball, and Nice at 6'1" had the size advantage over Jones. That was a really good, clean look for her to knock that down.
Jones feeling it.
Again, she was a scorer, and you saw us, oh, okay. College basketball, same way.
How about the 2 freshman guards? Milan Brown, 10 points. Caitlyn Jones has 9 off the bench. Good closeout from Preston. And that 3 can't catch anything from Nice. Preston going baseline for 2.
The ability to finish the ball at the basket, something I've been very impressed with every player on Wake Forest team. Athletic, strong, don't afraid to be in contact.
Nice passes up the open look this time after the air ball last possession. Threw it off her teammate's foot. And we got a foul called on Oliver, kind of a bailout foul.
Watch this. It's the defender off and goes up. Knows it's going to be contact, but goes up straight and strong. If you get fouled, great. But if not, let's get the basket. Preston does a great job of that. Again, remember, averaged about 12 points a ball game at Elon last season.
Their leading scorer and leading rebounder. Trailer Walker determined to get the shot up. Oliver sends it back. Kick out. Taylor, 3.
Oh, that's nice. Shot was blocked, gets back to you. You know there's going to be a weak side shooter available, and the shooter was ready, and you knock it in. Ellie Taylor.
7th 3 for Radford. They averaged 7.5 trifectas a year ago. Carter feeds the post. Oliver with a left hand.
Size, size, size.
I mean, she's only 6'1".
But she was going against somebody that was about 3 inches smaller.
Radford's corner 3 won't fall. Nice. Pulled the trigger that time. Can't connect. Ahead. Bird. Double teamed. Free throws coming.
Watch this. The effort defensively by Wake, but then Radford able to understand what happens and score. The ball is blocked. Create space, and notice a double team, so there's a shooter somewhere ready to go. That time it was Taylor. Taylor smartly finds the open area, spots up, and has no hesitation and knocks it down. You just wonder, 6:53 to go, 5-point ball game. Will you start to try to take the air out of the ball a little bit, or do you want to continue to push the pace? Because every possession is going to be valued right now. Here's that pressure that we've seen a few times out of Wake Forest. Extended defense, 1-2-2.
Near steal for Jones. On the drive. Bird did not like the call. What say you, Stan?
See, I understand why she did, but she came down. But to answer my own question, I think you got to keep pushing pace a little bit, but you've got to score. I mean, that's obvious, but you've got to do something with it. You can't have a lot of random possessions, either team right now. And then as the game gets under about 2.5 minutes, then you maybe want to stretch it, but you got to knock the free throws down. If a team goes on any type of run right now, I don't know if you can recover.
Bird picked up her second foul. 1 for 2 at the line for Radford. 5-point game, 6:40 to go. Wake's largest lead was 8, very briefly in the second quarter. Jones comes up short this time, and Radford looks to slice into the deficit.
Yeah, it got hit just a little bit on that shot.
It's a nice pass to the pocket, and the jumper for Simonson puts her in double figures.
Simonson had a really nice game as her first one, and again, a great job at that time, penetrating from the baseline side and kicking back to the middle.
Carter clangs it off the bracket.
This is what I'm talking about. Empty possessions right now. You got to stop the other team then.
This is for the tie. Carlson misfires. Carter pulls it down. Preston, quick trigger, rebounded for Radford, and Simonson now 11 points, 9 rebounds.
But this is what they do offensively, so you can't, it's okay, it's gonna fall. You got to have a stop on defense if you're Wake, and if you're Radford, keep attacking. Move the ball, you'll get a shot.
Jenkins runs over Bird. That shot was blocked by Carter.
The length of Mary Carter at 6'3".
Preston fakes the 3. Going baseline. Carter got it.
Mary Carter on both ends gets the block. Eventually a great decision by Preston to take the baseline. Wide open shooter Mary Carter banks it in, knocks it in. Big possession for Radford.
Into the final 5 minutes we go. Highlanders turn it over. Taylor lost it. We'll get ourselves a timeout after this big bucket from Mary Carter.
Gets the block on one end, very much excitement. No hesitation, push it down. Penetrate, Mary, not contrary, knocks it down for 3. When you play hard and you stick to what you're trying to do and you just work at it and get better, good things happen. This is interesting though. Wake Forest has 20 field goals on 11 assists. Radford's got 22 field goals on 13 assists, which is, I think, very good first game of the season. It'll be good in January.
Well, Wake Forest, many more free throw attempts, many more free throw makes. That's the difference in the game right now.
And one thing that all the coaches were concerned with at Wake Forest, winning the board battle. They're doing that so far by +3 after the timeout.
+2 after Radford rebounds the Wake Forest miss from Carter, but here's the 11th turnover for the Radford Highlanders offense. Carter reloads and buries another.
I think we found the spot that Mary Carter likes in the Joel. Left wing knocks it down for a 3.
Largest lead of the night for Wake Forest, and Mike McGuire takes the timeout. Mary Carter, double figures 23 times a season ago with Cal Poly. She's got 14 points, including 4 3-pointers in her Demon Deacon debut tonight. Milan Brown also just 1 rebound away from a double-double. I told a couple people before the game, knowing how much this team had lost, and that Malaya Coles is playing at Notre Dame, and Riley Turcoff is playing at Georgia, and Demira Hines is playing at Clemson, before I started the Wake Forest research, I was a little uneasy. And then I learned all the things that Oliver and Carter and Preston have done at their previous stops, and the highly touted potential of Brown and Jones, and you think this could work, and you're seeing it here late.
Freshman of the year at various places, all conference performers, high scores, over 1,000 points in 2,000 in some cases. Athletic, tough, determined, they've had good practices. Yeah, you're talking about it's one thing, being about it's another. This is only game 1, but I like what I see out of this Wake Forest basketball team, and Radford too.
It is officially a double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds for Milan Brown. That attempt was blocked. Radford down 9. On the drive, tough scoop shot goes for Kira Dandridge. How'd she make that?
I don't know, but she's an unsung player for this team. Played 2 years up at St. Bonaventure, had some starts last year, but again, one of those players that you term, she's athletic. She's long arms, can defend, and not afraid to go inside. You saw it there when the score. It's a nice basket. Wake's got to answer.
Kennedy Moore. Oh, another rebound for Brown, just winning the hustle battle. Could have brought it back out. That's something that she'll learn. And she turns it over after grabbing the O board. Dandridge kicks it out this time. Williams guarded by Sorby. Tip, steal, foul. It's on Radford's Jenkins.
You just had the feeling that Brown getting the shot blocked on one end was going to try to make a defensive play. Comes out, contest, ran her off the three-point line. That time, that's a good drive by Dandridge against the layup.
You see where that ball hit the backboard?
It hit the top and a little spin on it. That's not supposed to happen.
There's room for another square above the square. And if there was a second square, it would have hit the very top of the second square.
Only in horse.
Bank it in, but don't touch the square. Milan Brown attacks. Too strong with the right hand. Radford clinging to life, down 7, 2:13 to play.
Both teams need to execute right now. Williams has been quiet.
Oh, Dandridge just lost it, but it fortuitously finds Jenkins. Carlson, no good. Rebound, Oliver. Wake Forest does not need to rush here, but they'll take a quick 2 if they can get it. It's a huge offensive rebound.
Pull it out.
And now Carter, quick trigger. She can't connect. Radford still very much alive with less than 100 seconds left. Williams, no good. Rebound, Brown, her 12th board.
And Jimmy says, slow your roll right now. Spacing. Keep the ball in Sorbe's hands. She's a solid free throw shooter. The other ones were at other places.
Milan Brown, a memorable debut, a double-double for the freshman from Baltimore. It's a lot of contact, and she draws the foul on Jenkins. It's going to be the 5th foul on Anaya Jenkins.
That's her 5th.
She's like, what am I supposed to do? Brown just barged into me.
You saw the results of the international play by Bird, because that was a solid screen, and we were talking about it earlier in another ball game. She didn't flinch, so she sets a screen, gets contact, no problem, and Brown's able to come penetrate, and you're still able to get a foul. That was a really unselfish play, a winning play, if you ask me.
That was Radford's last foul to give.
Got to get it in.
Wake Forest nearly turns it over, but it finds Oliver. That ball had eyes. Preston attacks. Count it and one. That might have been the knockout punch right there.
Toughness, not afraid to try to make a play. Raven Preston goes inside. There's contact, there's even more so. Uses the left hand, kisses off the glass, extends the Deac lead.
3rd foul on Taylor. Trying to give Wake its first double-digit lead of the season.
And the stat sheet will be a little ugly as far as shooting percentages and makes and misses and stuff.
If you take away the first quarter, it wouldn't be that ugly.
You're exactly right. But I'll tell you what, every player has delivered one play or another in this basketball game that we thought. Carter defensively made some shots. You know, everybody's just done a nice job. You know what I'm saying?
Balanced contribution
Exactly.
for sure.
Exactly. A team effort here. Radford's got to get a basket quickly and then call a timeout or take a time if it can. Can't have a turnover.
Ball stays in the front court with the Highlanders.
I am very impressed with this Radford basketball team. And we should expect it because we know what Mike McMahon can do.
It was a 3-point game, 56-53. Wake on a 9-2 run since to break it open these last 2.5, 3 minutes. Kennedy Moore says no.
Yeah.
I like the player she can be. I see a lot of potential in her.
Yeah,
Saw it last year too.
Yes, she did, but she didn't use the athleticism. But a season under, got a little stronger. She had 9 blocks last season. How many does she have so far in this ballgame? 3, 4, 2, 1?
Somewhere around there.
Something like that. Nice basket there.
Quick foul given by Williams. It's her second. This will be free throws for the Deacs. 2 blocks officially for Kennedy Moore.
And the team?
The team, Wake Forest has 6 blocks.
Yeah. You know what they're doing a good job of, Wake? They're blocking those shots or attacking without fouling. I like that. Make this one the extended lead. Shot 81% from the line last year. Wake will probably put some pressure on the basketball, I'm sure.
7 points, 3 assists, only 2 turnovers for Sorby. I said before the game, a big number for Aurora. Over under 2.5 turnovers. If she can stay 1 or 2 turnovers, that's what Wake Forest needs. Steadiness.
You know, one thing you also got to like about it for both teams, but we're talking about Wake right now, is that, yes, they did have a poor shooting first quarter, only, 5 points, I think it was, that they scored. But they kept playing, kept going, didn't drop their head, continue to be aggressive. I like that new attitude of this basketball team. Attack, attack, attack.
Carter leads the Deacs with 14. Brown has 10 along with the 12 rebounds. Oliver's got 9. Jones has 9. 7 apiece for Preston and Sorby. Opal Bird with 8. There's the balance. Deacs by 10. Another, they thought it was a block, but it's a foul apparently on Carter. And Jebbia disagreed with the call.
She get a little bit. I think she gets her on the. Yeah. Got it coming down. Just when I talked about playing, blocking shots without fouling.
Alan Trailer Walker in line for Radford. Good shot.
Radford shooting its 6th, 7th, and 8th free throws of the game right here, compared to 26 free throw attempts for Wake Forest.
And you wouldn't think a team that takes as many jump shots or takes as many threes as Wake has would have an advantage at the free throw line, but they have, because they've done a great job of rebounding.
And attacking the rim.
And attacking, exactly.
Timeout, Wake. It's an 8-point game with 21.3 to go. Deacons are right back here at the Joel Thursday night, 6 o'clock. The Blue Hose of Presbyterian College will be in town. Then a Sunday afternoon matinee with the Hampton Pirates. 10 days from now, the Mercer Bears will come to Winston. And a week after that, NC Central, the Eagles. And then right before Thanksgiving, the Catamounts of Western Carolina will come down the mountain.
Different styles, solid teams, very well coached. Great challenges to continue to make this Wake Forest team much better. And you look at Radford, they've got Georgia Tech on, I guess, Thursday.
Oh my, Wake turns it over, and then Sorby fouls Traylor Walker. Highlanders not in the bonus, which may be good news because they'll have a chance to go for 3. By the way, Western Carolina is the answer to a trivia question, Stan.
What,
Wake has won its home opener in each of the past 18 seasons. Last time Wake lost its home opener came against the Catamounts, November 2006, when Mike Peterson was still the coach. Joy Williams knocks down a three, and this game's not over yet.
Yeah, she's not going to go away easy.
60.
Be going to the varsity that day. Not till later.
We have pregame meal there. It'll still be open from the night before.
Yeah.
Into Bird, she's fouled. I'm not sure Opal Bird's the one that the Deacs want to send to the line. Jebbia does not look pleased. Bird is just 4 for 9 from the stripe.
Williams and Carlson return to the Highlanders lineup. Opal Bird at the line.
8 points in her debut. That's a smooth stroke.
Yeah. She can score.
She was a gold medalist at FIBA Oceania in 2023, and then again at FIBA Asia in 2024 as a captain of the U17 Australian national team.
Made the adjustment on the shot that time. Remember, it was a little flatter that time, had a little more arc on it. Got the friendly. They worked well together. They were very unselfish, like coaches have said. And I could say the same thing for Radford. So I am, win or lose tonight, you got to be very happy if you're a fan of either team, the way that both of these squads have played. They're going to get better.
Joy Williams misfires, and a foul on Wake on the rebound action is going to give Radford free throws.
And see, this game management with 10 seconds, these are things that you're going to have to learn how to do. How to finish a possession, or in Radford's case, how to make a play and score. I think if you're Wake Forest, you got a lot out of this game, a lot more than you would have had you won this game by a blowout margin.
Like the season opener last year against Queens.
Not taken away. It was a W is a W. It's hard to get. Get them any way you can. But you say, wow, you're going to make more shots. You're going to crash the glass. You're going to play better each and every game. The first game out here for 8 people.
Five-point game, 10 seconds left. Deacons take a timeout to advance the ball. Still need to execute here.
Yes, indeed.
One other positive, Wake Forest 9 for 10 from the free throw line in the second half after they were 9 for 18 in the first half. So they've settled in that department as well.
Just keep playing. Just keep playing the game. You work hard, good things will happen.
Only 9 turnovers for Wake, just 2 in the second half.
That, to me, is one of the most impressive things. I'm not that worried about the shots right now because they were good shots for the most part. But they worked hard on the glass, and they controlled the basketball. Like you said, only 9 turnovers. We'll take that every night.
Jebbia takes another timeout. It's her final timeout. 10.2 seconds left. And she will.
But it was quick. I mean, you have to tell V too much. You know, or Coach Harrison. You know, just be ready when you're asked.
It's a foul on Traylor Walker before the ball was inbounded. And because of that, Wake's going to get
Joy Williams and Kate Carlson back on the floor for the Highlanders.
2 shots.
2 shots.
Mary Carter at the line for your Deacs, 2 shots.
Yeah, I didn't like the magnets because you lose, sometimes they'd fall off.
I understand that.
You'd drawn it, and then 3 is going to 4 and 3 didn't go to 4. It just fell off. So what happened? At least with the squiggly lines.
Are you saying you don't trust magnetism?
I'm just saying that every now and then something may happen. Just give me a pen and paper. Just give me a piece of paper and a pen. I'll be all right.
2 more big free throws for Mary Carter. She's got 16 points. The lead is 7. Joy Williams missed it. Preston the rebound.
No fouls.
And Wake Forest is a winner on opening night.
Final score,
71-64, Megan Jebbia gets the win in her 4th season opener at the